I don't know about you, but it always feels like the social media companies are there to like suck you into this black hole where you're like scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and just can't stop. And of course, I think that's by design. It takes away our attention and sells it on the open market. This is all for ads, right? But what if you could use a simple method to still enjoy YouTube, yet it feeds your mind, body, and soul? Welcome to the shift from consumer to creator, leveraging the 12-week year. The 12-week year is just like it sounds. You've got 12 weeks in a year. So by dividing the year into these smaller chunks, you take more control over your time. At the same time, you're also shifting from going to goals to targets. Now, goals will oftentimes be like, okay, I want 100,000 subscribers, but you don't know if anybody's going to subscribe. You really don't have any control over who subscribes and who doesn't. Whereas targets are designed over the things you have control over. Creating a video every week, or actually having a call to action to have people subscribe. Things like that, which you do have control over, are your targets. What's great about this is you've basically taken control of time and moved it back into your own domain, and you have a bit more intentionality over what's going on. Instead of looking at the calendar and going, well, the year, we have until the end of the year to do such and such. You're shortening the time span, and thereby your mind totally shifts. And you start to think in terms of what you can do with the time you have now instead of like what's been allotted to you. Because a year is just a construct, Obviously, nature shows us that we're more likely in cycle. By lining up these targets and hitting them, you're basically moving through time at your own pace and with greater intention. Now, for those who are curious and love to learn, this is good news. You can take that curiosity and actually make it something where it's not sold in the open market. Instead of just scrolling through, what if what you shared actually made your understanding deeper while also potentially helping you and others escape from the default trap of society? It all starts with being a curator. The idea is to first just keep track of what you're watching. You have a video, write down the title, what the video is about. And you make a list. When you got 10 or 20 of them, start to look through them and look for patterns. You're looking to basically put the videos you have into themes or buckets, as some people call it. Those buckets are really what you're interested in. Now, for example, you might watch videos on motivation, on improving your energy, on getting things done, and that all might be lumped under one umbrella. And you can call it whatever you want. And don't worry if you label it like motivation or procrastination or whatever it is, because that can change over time. You can change it later. Once you have your labels for the different content, that's where it gets interesting. We're looking for those quotes or clips that made you share the video. Obviously, when you share a video, it's much more powerful than a regular video. But the whole video isn't really what made you share it. It's particular clips. So what you want to do is actually get those clips. You can actually take those clips and tie it together with your own thoughts and ideas. So instead of just consuming them, you're curating them together into a powerful message. Now, if you're not comfortable being on camera, you could always use a voiceover. There's also a 30-day Get Comfortable on Video challenge you can check out below in the description. But the thing of it is, you're not going to be talking this whole time. You're going to be talking at specific points, so it's a lot less than you might think. What this does is basically allow you to express your thoughts in an authoritative way with other people. And it gets you comfortable with expressing. In the process, you can also end up building an audience that loves what you love. What's great about this process is you're playing with ideas and they're moving through you, basically giving you deeper understanding. This moves your mind from passive mode to active mode. Now, the more creative targets you meet, the more you move from consumer to creator, and help yourself and others move past the default program. In other words, the whole process helps liberate yourself and others along the way. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a like. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.